Bob, I found this financial report under the mattress. It's a bloodbath out there. 53% of millennials have more debt than retirement savings.
They have 50 grand in student loans and a $10 bill in their checking account. Imagine building a house, but instead of laying bricks, you're just digging a massive grave. They are paying for a past that never paid them back. Your 30s should be your wealth-building years, not your survival years. You know what happens to consumer debt? It eventually consumes you.
But wait, it gets worse. 1/3 of adults borrow money from romantic partners to pay bills. For Gen Z, it's 55%. They are dating ATMs.
Nothing says true love like asking your girlfriend to cover your electric bill. Cupid shoots an arrow, but it's just an invoice for $50. You mix love and loans, you get an explosive cocktail of resentment. If they drain your wallet now, wait until they have legal access to half your stuff. Keep your finances separate until the ring is on the finger and the ink is dry.
Listen to this. 36% of workers are too stressed about money to focus on their jobs.
Hard to write an email when your brain is calculating how to survive the week. The office desk turns into a tightrope over a pool of hungry alligators. Debt forces you to stay in toxic jobs because you can't afford to quit. But when you have zero payments, you have ultimate walkaway power. Financial peace isn't just about money, it's about buying back your dignity.
Bob, 47% of Americans don't even have $1,000 in savings. One flat tire and their whole life collapses.
A minor inconvenience shouldn't be a financial apocalypse. A tiny pebble hits a giant glass house, shattering it into a million pieces. Without an emergency fund, you are walking through a minefield blindfolded. $1,000 is the armor that protects you from the first strike. Sell your old junk, work a weekend shift, just get that $1,000 fast.
I'll sell my collection of prison soap. I need that buffer.
A bit drastic, but you get the point. Now, let's talk about cars.
The average new car payment is $748 a month.
Welcome to America's favorite financial chokehold. A man is driving a shiny car, but a giant bank vault door is crushing him from above. $700 a month just to impress people at a red light. If you invested that car payment for 35 years, you'd have almost $3 million. You are trading a multi-million-dollar retirement for leather seats and Bluetooth.
But what about safety? What about the warranty, Bob?
It's an excuse. A 3-year-old used car is perfectly safe and won't bankrupt you. A shiny new car instantly turns into a rusty bucket the second it leaves the dealership. Buy reliable. Pay in cash. Don't be a slave to the dealership.
Moving on. 49% of Gen Z think planning for the future is pointless.
Financial nihilism. They watched the system change the rules, so they just gave up. A runner is on a track, but the finish line keeps running away from him. Housing is a fortress, college is a scam, and inflation is the dragon burning it all. But ignoring the future doesn't stop it from arriving. Wallowing in self-pity won't pay the rent. Compound interest is your only escape hatch.
But they don't teach this stuff. 46% say they know nothing about finance.
Ignorance is a choice when the internet is free. A man walks past a library of glowing golden books to play with a shiny rattle. Spend less than you make. Invest the difference. It's not quantum physics. You don't need a Wall Street degree. You just need discipline and basic math.
Bob, listen. 42% of people pay for subscriptions they forgot they even have.
It's not funny. It's financial death by 1,000 papercuts. Tiny leeches with logos of streaming services suck blood from a giant wallet. $5 here, 15 there. It's a silent leak sinking a massive ship. Track your money, or someone else will happily track it into their account.
Oh man, 50% of Buy Now, Pay Later users missed a payment.
Buy Now, Pay Later is just a credit card wrapped in millennial pink marketing. A fluffy pink bear opens its mouth, revealing rows of razor-sharp iron teeth. It delays the pain of spending, but multiplies the consequences. Missing one payment triggers a 36% interest penalty. It's legal robbery. If you can't buy it twice in cash right now, you cannot afford it. Period.
But it's just a $30 sweater split into 4 payments.
It's a psychological trap to make you spend money you don't have.
Next stat. 21% of college kids use student loans for gambling.
Now that is the saddest thing I've heard all day. A student throws his diploma into a glowing slot machine. The machine spits out skulls. Every ad sells you the fantasy of winning, hiding the reality of addiction. Borrowing money from the government to bet on a basketball game? Absolute insanity. Any product that requires a gambling addiction hotline is a poison. Stay away.
I'll never bet on sports again. I swear.
Smart move. Now, let's look at the American dream, housing.
The median age of a first-time homebuyer is now 40 years old.
People panic like life ends at 30. Newsflash, it doesn't. A timeline stretches out far into the horizon. The 40-year mark is just the beginning. Buying a house is a marathon, not a sprint. Stop rushing to the finish line to buy a nightmare. If you buy before you're ready, the house owns you. Save up, live below your means, and buy when the math works for you, not society.
But all my friends are buying houses right now.
Your friends are also drowning in mortgage debt and eating ramen. Let them.
Okay, last stat. 48% of parents give financial support to their adult kids.
Enabling a child into their 30s is financial abuse disguised as love. A giant baby in a suit is drinking from a massive baby bottle made of money. You aren't helping them. You are destroying their survival instincts. Let them face the fire. Let them fail. That's how a human learns to walk. If you float them forever, they will sink when you're gone.
I think my mom is finally safe from me. Since I'm in here.
The system is designed to keep you broke, distracted, and dependent. A giant invisible maze traps millions of people holding tiny smartphones, but the exit door is entirely up to you. Stop buying lies. Take control of your money, or someone else will.
Bob, you're a genius. I'm going to invest my commissary money.
Start small, but start today. A single seed is planted in harsh soil. It immediately sprouts a strong green leaf. The storm comes, but the roots are too deep to be torn out. Your future self is watching you right now. Don't let them down.
Wait, how long do we have in here anyway?
Long enough to learn the math, short enough to still fix it. A massive steel clock ticks down, but the numbers are glowing green. It's not a countdown to doom, it's a countdown to freedom. Don't be the 53%. Be the exception.
I'm ripping this magazine up. No more bad news.
Good. Action beats anxiety every single time. A dark rain cloud of anxiety is shattered by a bright lightning bolt of action. A mountain of debt begins to melt like ice under a magnifying glass. That magnifying glass is your focus.
I feel the power, Bob. I feel the compound interest.
Calm down, Turbo. It takes decades, not days. A slow-moving turtle with a golden shell walks past a skeleton in a sports car. Consistency is boring, but boring makes you rich. Stop seeking a thrill with your money. Go ride a roller coaster if you want adrenaline.
Okay, step 1. Find $1,000.
Step 2. Cut up the plastic traps. A giant pair of golden scissors cuts a bridge made entirely of credit cards. A man safely lands on solid ground, watching the debt bridge collapse. Step 3. Never look back.
I'm ready. The system won't get me again.
We'll see. The real world is much harder than this cell. A massive neon city outside the prison glows with tempting traps and shiny ads. Only the disciplined make it through the maze without being eaten. Hit subscribe before the system bankrupts you.
Wait, are you talking to the wall again, Bob?
Shut up and do your push-ups.